I got hit on the back as if a boulder hit me. It knocked me forward a step or two. It didn't knock me down, but it hurt tremendously.
I'm okay. I mean, I'm in pain, but it was a shock. The guy hit me really hard, knocked me forward about 2 or 3 steps. Luckily, I didn't fall.
All of a sudden, I feel a shot on my back, like somebody shot me.
There is Rudy, standing right there in the middle with his back to us, looking away from the camera. Then out of nowhere, what? Whoa, wait, that's it? That was the assault, as Rudy tells it.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here. And so, slimy has-been sham lawyer Rudy Giuliani is livid at Fox News for burying the story of his brutal, life-threatening assault. Well, Rudy, maybe that's because they don't want to be prosecuted for libel, because your assault claim is the most ridiculous thing since, well, the big lie.
You know, the simple fact is they're violent and basically we're not. That's why January 6th is such a aberration, and why I have my own thoughts about January 6th. But you got January 6th, one incident. You got about 500 incidents with them burning down buildings, punching people around, knocking people around, threatening people. And what right does this guy have to come up to a 78-year-old man and bang him so hard on the back that he gets knocked forward by 2 steps?
Rudy might be getting too used to those Trump playbooks of conjuring injustices out of thin air. There's a reason for those huge Donald Trump crybaby balloons, and Rudy evidently has been reading The Art of the Deal. Rudy wanted to take his assaulter for loads of lawsuits and full criminal prosecution. The only problem, the ancient crust forgot about the invention of the video camera.
Why is Fox not? I didn't see anything about you being assaulted in Staten Island over the weekend on Fox. Why is that, sir?
No, they put out a thing of Zeldin had a swastika on his lawn that he found a couple of hours after I was assaulted. But the fact that the mayor of New York, one of the only 2 living ex-mayors of New York, and probably, I'd say modestly, the most famous, was assaulted, is not even on Fox. And even if Putin got assaulted, it would be on Fox.
The whole so-called assault was caught on camera. Literally, a guy comes from behind and lightly taps Rudy on the shoulder, the normal, gentle way anybody would touch someone to get their attention from behind. Giuliani's only reaction was to turn his head. He claims he was knocked forward 3 steps, but in fact, no portion of his body moved forward whatsoever, and he didn't even flinch in reaction, as if it were even startling. He simply slowly turned his head towards the man's direction. The real thing that irked Rudy was the guy was likely telling him what he thinks of him and his son. So Rudy's crocodile tears of injury and assault are just a case of vendetta against a political enemy. I hope you morons out there take a close look at this and finally take Rudy Giuliani for the kind of lawyer that he really is. It's getting really bad when the most obvious false things are paraded around on par with observable facts. The big lie is the dumbest, most obvious hollow argument we've ever seen perpetrated en masse. And here is your lawyer who started pushing it. His Italian satellites and Hugo Chavez fairy tales have even less grounding in fact than this so-called brutal assault. You know, this was akin to a gunshot, and Rudy barely escaped with his life. Just take his word for it. Do you see the patterns here yet, morons? This jackaloon takes pure lies and pushes them in court. He's a con, just like his boss, Agent Orange. Rudy Giuliani should be disbarred for practicing law ever again, because he's not even approximating a facsimile of law in anything he is doing. This man is a disgrace to this country and a disgrace as a human being. But you know what the saddest thing is? Some right-wing platform will still air Rudy's whining and soak up his little fascist tears, and their moron audience will suck in every word in spite of their own eyes. That's how stupid and how corrupted these people have become. They are literally prisoners to their own political party. So what do you think of this story? Drop me a note in the comments. Do you know anybody who will buy Rudy Giuliani at his word simply because he supports the tangerine tyrant? Would showing them the proof that Rudy is a bald-faced liar make any difference to them? Or do these people truly live in an alternate reality? I'd love to hear your experiences, because in a sane world, something like this surely marks the end of a lawyer's career. But in MAGA-land, it seems the dumber the lie, the farther you'll go. This may actually raise Rudy's stock in the eyes of those blind, hoodwinked sheep. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.